Hi everybody, I'm trying a different camera angle. I hope it works a little bit better. I thought I would bring y'all in to do a tumbler with me. I'm going to do it similar to how I did one of my dog dishes. I'm just going to use this, it's by Hog. I think it's like a White Claw koozie maybe. I could be wrong. It's the, it's 12 ounce. It doesn't say whether, I have to look into it more. I'll try to put it into the link into the description. But all I've done is I have put a white glitter hippo glow in the dark glitter on it. I don't know that it'll show up in all this light. When we're done, I'll try to get a video of it to add to the end. But I put a glow in the dark white glitter on there, and then I have a few layers of crystallite just to make it a little more smooth to take the temporary tattoos. I'm actually using the temporary tattoos from Amazon this time. I didn't print any of my own out on the water slide. I just purchased these online. To me, they work just as well, sometimes better, depending on what you're doing. And basically what I did is I intentionally got black and white ones because I'm going to take the black and white tattoos, put them on the cup, and then paint them with my alcohol inks. That's what I did on my Poppy dog food dish. It came out so pretty that I just wanted to try it on something else. So I just picked a couple of the flowers from the thing. I think it was $5 or $6 for like 42 tattoos, and they came the next day. So I thought I'd give it a try and bring you guys along to see. But it'd be kind of fun just to put these on there and kind of like a coloring book and paint them. So basically you're going to do just like when you were a kid. I have a bottle of water here. You can do a bowl of water, a cup of water, whatever. You need a towel. You want to decide where you're going to put the tattoo, because once you take its protective side off, this protective sheet is going to stick and you're not going to want to pull it back up. So make sure you know where you want it first. Let's see. Now, because of the shape of this cup, you're going to have to kind of finagle it a little bit. So I am going to get one of these out so that I have some water to put on my fingers if I need it. You can also use the silicone kind of like spatulas that you use for putting on a face mask or whatever, but you can use them to put on the tattoos and smooth them out. I like just using my fingers. As long as your finger's wet and it's going to slide on there, you're fine. Sorry, please excuse my dress. I've been doing stuff all night, so as we all know, we get covered with glitter. So I think we'll start with this one. Here's the kit. It came with a bunch of different ones, so I may change my mind. I kind of like that one. So just cut it. I want something that's going to allow me to be able to paint. And if it's too solid, you're not going to have that. I need a white background just so it'll show up easier. You're not having to worry about trying to, you know, get white just under the tattoo or anything like that. You can, it'll just, you know, it's going to show up. So, and it's pretty, so we're good with that. All right, I like that one. Let's see. Hi, Maggie, what you doing? So you want to take that off. And even though that ridge is there, I'm just going to kind of let it sit on there. And just like when you were a kid, get your towel wet. These are obviously my craft towels. You can see the paper gets a little see-through. I hope you guys can see that. Now you're going to have air bubbles, but you can always pop those. So don't let it intimidate you. Don't worry about them tearing or not being able to move it or any of that stuff. You'd be surprised how lenient, forgiving they are. So that came off the backing fast. So you've got the wrinkles. But especially since we're going to paint it, you can't hardly tell. There you go. no air bubbles in there. If you get an air bubble, take your pin or a sewing pin or anything like that, poke a small hole in it, rub your finger over it, and it'll bring the air out of it. If you can't take it out to the edge, if it's in the middle or something, that's sometimes easier than risking tearing the tattoo. See how pretty that is on its own? You could leave it, but we're gonna paint it. So let's see if what's gonna fit on the other side here. There's some butterflies in here that might be pretty. Let's see. That's pretty on a big cup. And that one's pretty. Well, they're all pretty. Let's see. We could do something like that. Now we're going to do abstract painting. It's not going to be a detail painting. It's going to be more like a watercolor. So you want some space to work. It doesn't matter if you stay on the lines, but you're going to want just some space to do what you want to do with it. I think we'll go ahead and do... You want to put it on there because you don't want them to overlap. Like that one's just going to barely overlap. But if I move it a little bit, yeah, that'll actually fit perfect right there. I'm going to hold it there because I know it's going to fit. So I don't want it to move on me. Oh, I forgot the plastic. I've done this before too. Not the first time on this. I forgot to take the plastic off. And then you'll work on it and you can't understand why it won't stay in your cup. Well, because you don't have the protective cover off of it. So, we'll just... Yeah, there we go. Same thing, just gonna wet the back. You'll kind of see it release. This one might end up with more wrinkles, but like I said, the other one came out good. We'll see how this one does. There we go. How about them? You can also use the towel. Like the big key is that you just want it to be able to slide over the tattoo. If it's dry, it's got something that's going to catch, it's going to rip it. So you just want to make sure that whatever you put over it to smooth it out is soft enough to not tear it. I might have an example of a bubble to show you on this one. Let's see. I thought, yeah, there's one right there. Let's see if it comes out. If it came out. That is why I normally don't put a cup down. As you guys know, I do not edit out my goofs because that's what everybody does. Everybody has their moments. Yeah, that one on there good too. And what I'll do is kind of go over, like there's one there, little bubble, came out though. And sometimes I won't even look at it, I'll just feel it. Because you can feel them. You want your cut pretty smooth because it's going to show any lumps and bumps. Or if you don't mind that texture of it, that's fine too. but I try to get them pretty smooth for the tattoos to make sure they go on and don't get too many air bubbles. Okay, you know what? You guys probably didn't need to hear Kanye in the background, sorry. If I need to, if my voice isn't sounding up well enough, I will do a voiceover so you guys can hear me, because I know I've had some problems with the volume in the past, so I want to make sure you guys can hear. Yeah, so there we go. So let's put this aside. See, if I let that dry out, it might recover. Maybe. These will not. That one's a goner. This one I might be able to trim around it. Looks like an old Polaroid. Okay. So let's put these up. We're gonna start with our alcohol inks. I just brought in most of my alcohol inks. I have some that I bought when I very first started doing tumblers, just like your generic alcohol inks, and they've actually worked really good. Hold on one second. They were really good off of Amazon, so no fault for them at all, because they do a good job. I still use them on things, but I wanted to use the different colors I had in my Marabou. Let's see, we've got Marabou, we've got Pinata, and Ranger. Yep, and that's what. So we have a little bit of a combo of different ones to choose from. I have a little, this one of these, you get these, I think it's 8 or 10 for $1. Well, $1.25 now at Dollar Tree. Use them all the time. They work great. Maggie, what you doing? Okay. Let's see, it's back here. What's you doing, Maggie? Want a couple moments? Come on. No? Okay. I'm gonna decide what colors you want to do. I got these. We have a store called DD's Discount or D&D Discount. I got these. They're supposed to be alcohol markers, but I don't know. It's only $5 for 12 of them. I thought I might as well give them a try. So we might start with one of those. Let's start with maybe yellow in the middle. And they have a skinny side and a fat side. We'll see if we like them. We may go straight to our alcohol inks. But you're just going to paint right on top of the tattoo. That's pretty. Whatever colors you want. I have all my little brushes over here. Let's see. Okay. Let's do maybe some purple. I don't put very much in there. It's going to dry out its alcohol ink, so it will not stay in there. It'll end up just wasting it, so I don't put a whole lot in there to start with. And I'm just going to kind of add color. It doesn't have to be perfect. And I'm going to add more than one color, so we'll just start with that. I'll try to angle it. Maybe you guys can see it a little better, I hope. Let's see what other color we might want to put in there. Some of these are a mess. They fall over when you're trying to use them. They work real good. How about we use some flamingo? I always want to shake these up real good. Here's the other brand I got on Amazon. Oh, it's colored pour resin. Okay. See, that purple is almost drying out already. And I'll use the same brush. If it gets to be a weird color, I'll clean it out, but that's the fun of it, blending them with the watercolors. So, Maggie. Got my little senior girl on the floor over here next to me, but she don't want to get up on me. Want to get up on my lap? No? Okay. You can. Let's see. kind of think maybe more of the purple. Let's see. I have some of the pearls and the metallics too that I want to try. Hey everybody, for some reason my recording just stopped and we ended here. So I'm including some pictures of the finished tumbler as well as some video at the end of the glow-in-the-dark glitter that's on it. So I appreciate everybody who's taking the time to watch the video. I apologize for being cut off like that, but I hope you found it helpful and have some fun with using your alcohol inks on your cups. And as I always say, you know, please feel free to like, subscribe, comment, and share. Anything helps me out. And I hope everybody stays happy, safe, and healthy out there. I will talk to you guys again soon.